Okay, this looks like a no-go. Okay, I just dropped her. That mud puddle right there. Well, good morning, friends from YouTube. I'm in Mexico Beach, Florida, getting ready to start the Southeast BDR. You're going to come along with me. First, I've got to hit about 3 hours of tarmac down to Navarre, get on Section 1 of the Southeast BDR. Looking forward to some adventure today. Glad you're going to come along. Let's roll. Well, going to be officially over to the Gulf Coast. I'm anxious to get on the trail, but here we are, the beautiful white sands of Navarre Beach and the start of the Southeast Backcountry Discovery Route. 1,300 miles from here to the Virginia border. Then you can join right up with the Mid-Atlantic BDR, northbound to the New York border. Then a connector over to the Northeast BDR, all the way to the Canadian border if you so wish. The Italian Stallion, Tuareg 660. We're getting to know each other, so let's roll. I just entered Blackwater State Park and the scenery has changed. Beautiful. Green and lush, and of course prescribed burns here to keep the underbrush down. Blackwater River State Park. The end of Section 1. That's where I intend to spend the night tonight. Yeah, I got a hotel waiting for me there. I'm not going to camp out. Howdy, neighbor. You out here looking for Bigfoot?
No, we're just trying to pave a road here.
Well, I thought maybe you were Bigfoot hunters.
No, man, I'm not a big...
Well, I'm going to go see if I can find Bigfoot.
All right.
Okay. See ya. Yeah, I said he used to be a deer hunter, but now he knows that the real work begins after you kill one. We're on the dirt now. That's about 35 miles or so out of the beach, and it's sandy. Whoa, baby, got to get used to this Tuareg. Don't want to get carried away. I start feeling how the Italian Stallion wants to behave. Front tire is seen better days. It's getting a little low on the tread. We're onto some 2-track, and I just got to pay attention to riding this bike because it's pretty new to me, off-road especially. Watch for the blind corners. Yep, some deep sand. I think I need to change the I need to change up the ride mode into off-road. There we go, we're in off-road now. A little sand here. Hello. A little dancing going on. Yeah, it's a fine tuning between going fast enough and going too fast. They always say you need the speed to go through sand, and that's true. But you can't continue to accelerate constantly, so Chris Birch recommends going at a speed that you're comfortable with, and then speed up a little more, and if you're still comfortable, speed up a little bit more, and if you start getting uncomfortable, then stick with that speed that you're at. Back onto the dirt. Okay, it's starting to sprinkle pretty hard here right now. Not what I was planning on. Yep, and it's coming down now. Sand surface on clay, and we're back to some gravelly clay. Yeah, windscreen trying to fog up on me, and between that and the raindrops. Gonna open my visor up some. We're clocking along at about 30, 32 mile an hour. And I love the smell of the rain though, hitting this recently burned wood, so it may have been raining here for a little while. Beautiful forest, beautiful. You got this red clay and yellowish sand mixed in with the motor grader. Has been through here freshly grading and piling up fresh dirt, and it looks like I may be the first to traverse through here since they've been working on this. Maybe they were doing it today, but yeah, it's piles of dirt. The old Tuareg is doing okay. Yeah, despite some of my heavy-handedness. Looks like we go left here. All of these mode things are kind of new to me, but yeah, still a lot of things I got to learn about this Italian stallion. But man, it was great on the highway today. 3 hours of pounding it, a lot of it through stop and go lights and busy traffic. Cool. Now the rain has stopped. Didn't last very long, just enough to get my jacket damp. On these little tarred backcountry roads, no traffic at all. Okay, this looks like a no-go. People have been going up through there. Now the question is, can I get up through there? Need to check this out. Okay. Dry all up through here. There's no way you're going to slide right down into it there. And over there, mud pit still. To get a running go up that. That wasn't as hard as I thought it might end up being. Okay, I just dropped her. That mud puddle right there behind me. Got a little too cocky, I guess. Got her picked up okay. Okay, got more ahead of me right here. I just got a wet right foot and I need to be a little more careful. Okay, deep, deep sand. And I didn't make it through it. Buried. Holy cow. The sun's back out and starting to get hot, and we're headed down a little more interesting trail here. Need to knock out some miles here. Let's roll. Well, good morning again, people. Did get a chance to sign off last night. I was really beat. As you saw, I got into the mud, I got into the sand, and really expended a lot of energy, and time was running out on me, so I had to get to the motel before dark came along. The bike is pretty caked up and I need to get to a car wash and wash things out. I was drying out my boot overnight, and yeah, it's pretty bad. And then we'll see what happens. Either head on up the trail or go back and do the portion I had to miss because of the dark coming on. Well, the bike's all washed up, and I'm packed up, leaving the hotel, eating breakfast here at the Waffle House. Like a dog with a bone. I can't stomach having missed the trail. Just a great waitress in there this morning. Everybody in Waffle House just seems to enjoy their work whenever I go in one. She was cheerful, happy, everybody getting along. We're going to head back onto the trail southbound, pick up the 60 miles that I missed yesterday. See what that looks like in downtown Evergreen. That's part of the SEBDR, and a lot of people will just fly through here and not really get a taste for the little town. Man, the air smells so sweet. It's like that southern honeysuckle or something like that right there. Almost everything, days gone by, boarded up and empty. Veterans Memorial. So we're back on the trail, 6 miles out of town and onto our first dirt. It's nicely graded gravelly sand. I'm just going to ride slow and easy today. Yesterday, having to pound out 3 hours of riding on pavement just to get to the start of the Southeast BDR. I was already feeling pushed to ride hard and fast, and that didn't turn out well for me there in the mud and then the sand and running out of time. So, you know, pounding out as many sections of a BDR as you can isn't the goal I want to pursue, at least not today, and probably in the future. I just want to ride, take in the atmosphere and the countryside I'm riding through, and enjoy it. You know, the days of proving how tough and rough a trail I can pound through, and in this case now I'm on a much heavier bike that I'm getting used to, which is fabulous on the highway for getting some miles behind you. 74 and a half years old. I want to keep riding as long as I can, so ride smart. What a cool little backcountry road this is. Just wandering through the densely forested and shaded forest. Very cool. Woohoo. Look at this deep red earth that this part of Alabama and across South Georgia is known for. I think this would be pretty challenging if it was raining. Keep passing through these bottoms that are full of these lily pad ponds. This is beautiful, man. A little bit of clouds. Temperature is great. The wind going through the jacket and pants is perfect. Yeah, it's a beautiful day to be out riding and a beautiful road to be on. How you doing? I just thought I'd like to stop and talk to you for a second or two. What you growing out here? Watermelon. You lived your whole life right here.
I've been doing this about 30 years already, so.
So you know what you're doing then?
I don't know. I just have a certain time I plant. I planted these here on the 19th of March.
Do you mail order your seed in or
So I get
buy
it
it
locally from the seed house.
Okay.
Here, farmer supply and stuff like that.
There's probably a lot of watermelon growing in this part of Alabama, I imagine, isn't it?
It ain't all that many now.
No?
Nope.
When it's market time, how do you sell them? Where do you take them? A wholesaler somewhere?
I go up there in Evergreen in town there.
I dropped the bike and I had mud and water up over my boot. And then later I got into a sand pit and dropped the bike, and I was praying. I was saying, Lord, just help me get this thing up because I don't want to spend the night here. But that's part of the adventure. I just got to ride smarter, not harder.
You learn as you go along. Huh?
Yeah, and I should know better by now. But sometimes I get a little too ambitious and, you know, get in a hurry. That's what I was just telling myself coming down through here. Just relax, enjoy the countryside.
The good Lord send me some rain. I think I did everything I can do to him.
Yeah.
I'm putting up these wire for the cows and the deer.
Well, the deer will jump right over this though.
No, they mostly don't though.
They don't?
They could now, but they don't. See where they mess up at, he go smell it with his nose.
Okay.
And it sting him, you know.
Yeah.
He go the other way then. But I ain't found nothing to beat that crow. That crow is tough too.
You know what they say, a crow is one of the smartest animals in the kingdom. Yeah.
I put up some scarecrows hips a little bit. They get used to that though.
Yeah.
You come out here and they be sitting up on top.
Get back to it. I forgot your name again.
Calvin.
Calvin. You have a blessed day.
Oh, you too, man.
And hope God blesses your crop.
Yeah.
Oh, 45 miles since leaving Evergreen, and lately been doing a lot of roads just like this. Fairly smooth through the forest and knocking out some miles. Yeah, this old Tuareg comes alive above 5,000 RPM. You think it's at the end of its rope, man. You just push that throttle, man, and it just opens up. Sounds awesome too. This is where we turn. I'm back where I hit the pavement yesterday, so got her done. And I think right there's where I came out yesterday, right here. Yeah, don't want to go back down that, not by myself. Happy days are here. The old Italian stallion and I are gonna take it easy on pavement now.